Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Let's start today's video off with some recent physique updates from former Mr. Olympia Derek Lunsford. I love how Derek always showcases so much detail in the upper body in the gym, but we need that to translate to the bodybuilding stage. Hopefully this year some of that will translate. As far as the update on the right, this is at the worst spot you can possibly take a physique update as a bodybuilder, and I'm pretty sure it's at Bev's gym. But I do like what I'm seeing from Derek here, and before people get too critical over the side chest pose, in my opinion, this is definitely not Derek's best execution. He could be making his upper body look a little bit more dense by turning the back shoulder in more, could be squatting a little bit lower, a couple of things he can do to make this pose look better, but Derek looks very bubbly throughout the arms, the shoulders, and the chest. I'm not sure exactly what he did to his calves, but take a look at that right calf. It looks like he has a baby basketball in there. But I love what I'm seeing from Derek, and I'm expecting him to bring his best to the Arnold. Now, with the next update of the day, we have a physique update from the Persian Wolf Hadi Choopan. I'm not sure if this is recent. It looks like he took this as the same time as the last update, so I would say it's probably within the last week. Biggest takeaway from this update is Hadi looks massive, but his legs are extremely conditioned. Waist also looks tiny. I think Hadi isn't going to compete this year, so he should be taking a full year off from Olympia to Olympia and focusing on getting that title back. Hadi is just a guy you can't count out. He's won the Mr. Olympia once, but there's multiple people that would say Hadi should have 2, maybe even 3 titles. And in the next update of the day, we have a recent physique update from the mutant Nick Walker, who is currently sitting at 301 pounds straight out of bed. And I have to say, I think Nick is holding this 300+ pound weight pretty well, which could be tough for the competition. I think Nick is pretty much going all in on the freak factor, gonna bring their crazy conditioning, and he's just gonna try to win off being big and conditioned, which is what bodybuilding is all about at the core. And even still, I do think Nick has actually made some improvements to the quads. I don't think they match the upper body, but if you take a close look at the sweeps, definitely look to be a little bit beefier now. I would say that these are promising updates from Nick. Again, he's 300+ pounds, looks like some improvements have been made to the quads. The only issue is I hope Nick doesn't run into the same issue he did in his last prep, when apparently he just couldn't lose any more weight. But again, I like what I'm seeing from the mutant, and we will be seeing him at the Pittsburgh Pro versus the Martian. Now, in the next update of the day, Rubiel Mosquera recently posted up an image of him and Nathan DeAsha. I'm not sure when Rubiel is going to compete, and even if he does announce a show, I mean, but Rubiel does look pretty crazy here and bubbly. Credit to Nathan DeAsha, because he's actually holding his own next to a mass monster. Now, I heard a rumor that Nathan should be doing the Pittsburgh Pro, but when it comes to Nathan competing in the US, we honestly never know. But these guys look great. Now, next up, we have a recent physique update from the Conqueror William Bonac at about 4 weeks out from the 2025 Arnold Classic. And I said this last year a lot. I'm one of the first guys to count out Bonac. Going into that Impro Classic, which he won, going into Dubai where he was 2nd, and even going into the O where he was 7th. Do not count out the Conqueror even at this point in his career, especially working with Boss of Outlaw. Bonac just seems to peak perfectly. Don't be surprised if he walks away with the top 6 here. Remember, he beat Akeem, he beat Rafa at the Mr. Olympia. Don't count out the Conqueror like I've done. Now, switching over to Classic Physique, these may be the last updates we get to see of current 2nd best in the world Mike Sommerfeld. And I'm just going to continue hyping up Mike as I've been since the Olympia. This is going to be a very, very hard physique to beat. Mike is very complete, also a great poser. Maybe the 3rd best in Classic outside of Terrence and Logan Franklin. Wesley Vissers said the Olympia was a fluke. He's coming back to the Arnold to repeat as champion. That's going to be very tough to do. And of course, we have Michael DeBull in the mix. Hopefully Logan Franklin can, get into that top call out. But I think it's going to be Mike's show to lose. But let's go ahead and wrap up today's video here with the archive of the day. You guys let me know in the comment section below, who is this bodybuilder? And as always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. And if you have not done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Almost to 10,000 subs. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.